Ain't no trophies for slacking around here. Either you bail or you boo. Shogun on me. Pay you to the yard. Bled for the yard. Built in the yard. Built in the yard. Sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy. We ready for war. Dog of the week. Digital dreams. Condition. Committed. Straight from the team. Holding no lungs. Chain link singing when the nightfall drop. Slap mill buzzing like the bass in the block. Flirt pole whipping. Heart rate ticking. Sun beat down, but my dog still itching. Yeah. No shortcuts, no handouts, no slack. We the ones turn dirt in the legends on the map. Pull that chain to the paws, get raw. Dog of the week, gotta iron that jaw. Training through rain, grinding the pain. Digital show coming, gotta lock that lane. Bloodline heavy, but the work gotta match. One false move, your whole name gets snatched. Facts. Built in the yard, sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy, we ready for war. Dog of the week, digital dreams. Condition, committed, straight from the team. Early morning runs, late night sprints. No TikTok clout, just real footprints. Line them up strong, see who really built. Under them bright lights, all truth gets spilt. Talk real cheap, iron drag heavy. If your heart ain't ready, then your bones get buried. We raise them hard, we mold them fast. Flirt pole dance like a cargo pass. Grind for the title, sweat for the throne. Digital show calling, better bring that home. No bark in the yard, just bite in the chain. Get your weight up, boy, this that Shogun name. Built in the yard, sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy, we ready for war. Dog of the week, digital dreams. Condition, committed, straight from the team.
Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. We live.
Salute. Bulldog community.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know y'all the best. I'm gonna try to handle the rest. Hey, salute. M1. Okay, I'm seeing y'all on the TV too. Okay. Solo but connected. The brothers up in this jump. Salute.
Yeah.
Himmy James. Yes, sir. Hey.
Himmy. Yeah.
Man, listen.
Solo.
Yeah, they up in this jump.
Yeah. M1.
Yeah, listen.
What's up?
Shit, man, you know what? Today is gonna be a good day. It's Friday, ready to start the weekend and shit and all that. Some of y'all started last night. But listen, man, I want to explain to y'all some things like, because you know, salute to the box boys. Salute to the box boys off the motherfucking top. Salute to the box boys historically speaking. Salute to the legends that you know them. Yeah, man, because like y'all don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I just had to shake the community up because they was in a trance. So I'll be saying shit to shake the community up. You know what I mean? Like to shake them up because they be in a trance sometimes and shit. And you know, it's work to be done. But like, yeah, man, don't get it twisted, man. Let me start off the top, man. Don't think I'm crazy now. Like, listen, now, I always said it's about the jobs for the dogs. It's about the jobs and shit. And just stay focused on your dogs. You dig what I'm saying? But you know, far as jobs, the box, hands down became the #1 place of employment for the working dog And what I mean by that, it was a place where all the all the skills and talents of that dog that was bred into that dog gets to go up against a mirror situation. It's like, you know, an ultimate warrior against the ultimate warrior in a confined spot. So the stress and able to make split decisions and your athleticism and mentally and physically, that was the hardest test. That was the hardest job. So dogs that had that job and did well at that job, man, hats off, hands down. Them was them niggas and them was them dogs. You dig what I'm saying? Like they, you know what I mean? Like salute. Like y'all don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. Like hands down, that was the number one job, stress condition under the far as the dog we love. Now that box thing was where you found the truth out. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's hands down. Like do not get it twisted, y'all. It's just that y'all was in a trance with that shit. Like, and like I wanted people to know, like 90% of y'all ain't with that. 90% of y'all ain't with that. Never, you know, it wasn't never 90% of us with that. You understand? And it wasn't like, what I'm trying to say is like you could be with it, but like 90% of your dogs ain't gonna be getting it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? That's like trying to make. That's like, you know, trying to make it to the league and all that type shit. Like, man, come on, man, get out them boys' business, man. Salute to them. Salute to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when, like, I'm trying to make it a separation, like, cause this is not that class. This is not that class.
It's not.
We never tried to kick it like this was that class. Like, man, salute to them. We ain't in that class. So, like, you know, with that being said, you know,
can I say something real quick though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, you know, like sometimes I'll be talking and you'll say something like I say, man, like I gotta rephrase it, like you never cease to amaze me, but like you had said some stuff that went right over my head, and I told you that in the back chat. But you right though, you sincerely, you right, bro, because when you think about it like this, man, where did those dogs come from? They had to come from the farmer's hand, the work, you know what I'm saying, the people's hands, and then get to that level and then go.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I'm saying, it's coming back like and that's what I pointed out too. It's like history repeats itself. You know, so we coming back to the front to before the bots, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you know, I probably I know I sounded disrespectful and all that to them and all that, you know, and you know, I had to do it for the youngins. You know, I had to shake them out the trance. So you know, for them to feel good about what they're gonna be moving forward with. Cause like it's always been 90% of us. We not gonna have those type of dogs. Like I mean, we might have those type of dogs, but like, come on, man, who is gonna find out? How y'all finding out? Like the ones who are, they know this shit ain't for them. They already know. They already know. They already know the shit I'm talking do not match up with what they shit is, so it ain't for them. And they not mad or nothing. So like, check it. I'm just trying to make the rest of us feel good about the dogs we have. Stop looking at that other shit, woo. And I still will stand on.
Yeah.
And let me salute Tom Gardner too. Everybody gonna get a good plate today, cause you know I drag Tom. Now it's time for me to salute Tom. Like I keeps it real. Like that dog on the screen. I threw out something last week to y'all about, cause you know Tom been coming outside lately. If y'all ain't noticed, after we've been kicking that shit, Tom been coming outside. So I said, "Oh, Tom dropped a jewel for Big Hill." Now, Tom, I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he did it on purpose or tried to throw me a bone. Like, look here, run with this youngin. But like, look, this dog right here, Max Dugan, grand champion. Y'all can read what it says about him.
Before you get into that, before you get into that, can I make a statement and then I'll let you run with it?
Go ahead.
Okay, real quick, man. I always try to compare these dogs to, you know, the auto industry, like cars or whatnot. So, man, a lot of boys be saying, you know, there's never even had horsepower. be like, you know, might get some money or might have dreams and aspects of aspirations and becoming you know, having that car.
Yeah.
And you never built a car before, but you want a car that got 1,100 horses.
Yeah.
You've never driven this car before. You know what I'm saying? You watch NASCAR, you watch the, you know what I'm saying? You watch the boys getting at it, getting active in the whole nine, and you want some of that too. But you don't, you know what I'm saying? You've never even had that before. You don't know what it feel like. So, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of look at the game like that too, man. You know, a lot of these things, you know, especially when it comes to certain things, it's a pastime. But a lot of boys want that type of, you know what I'm saying, want that car with all that horsepower. First of all, you couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Same with the dogs, bro. Same with the dogs. Hey, real talk. Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, that was it. You know,
okay.
A good comparison, because when you were saying it, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, this is just like the car game. You got a lot of people that sit up there and swear they, yeah, I'm gonna build this car, I'm gonna do that. They get halfway into it and then fall off in the car for sale because they don't know what they was doing to begin with. Mess the car off, can't put it back. It's the same thing with the dogs. You think you can run, you think you want to get out there and race with the big dogs and stuff like that. You've never even had a car like that, you know. So it's just it's one of those type of deals, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, go ahead and kick it, man. Kick the game, man. I just wanted to say that.
That's what's up. Drop the link for our brothers in there. You know, drop the link for the people. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but anyway, man, go on to drop the jewel, man. Like, now I'm letting y'all see my homework. Cause you know twinning them come on tonight. You know what I mean? And I told y'all I be in twinning them shit, you know, scratching my head. I'm the only one on the bus with the helmet on. He talking about the formula. I'm tearing up the paper. I keep getting F's on my test. People laughing at me in class. So, you know, my old ass, you know, being around y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all making me, y'all putting the fire underneath my ass, like get them, you know what I mean? So like, now I keep my ears open and synchronicity and all that. Tom Garner, he said, yeah, Max Dugan was a good dog. He said, yeah, he was a champion. This is what I heard him say myself. He was like, he was a champion in the show ring and tough as nails. Man, he could have been a champ. He said, and probably could have been a champion in the other thing. This is from y'all guy, Tom Gardner now. Now, this is why this is my homework that I'm taking over. I mean, well, I'm sure twinning them and get a whiff of this, and why I am saying this is my homework. Salute to the twins, the legends. You know, it's because the formula they was talking about. Y'all see the formula? Yeah. Y'all see that formula? Yeah, they go to formula. Twin. Yeah, twin. They go to formula. Like, so Twin was trying to tell us, he was like, yeah, show us some dogs, whatever. Now I told y'all about champion Mace out there. I couldn't pull his pedigree up there, but like I told y'all, look at Champion Mason. Y'all could go look at it. He did it in the woods. He did it with the hogs, and he did it in the box. Salute to him. And y'all can see how they put that dog together. Now, this is another example of why we could feel proud and we could move these dogs and hold our head high. Like, look at this dog. Look how he bred. They got the formula right there. Mm-hmm. So I ain't got to do too much talking and drain in here to skate through the pads. But I'm going to tell you as much as I can tell you. This shit is like 86 or some shit. So they've been doing this type of shit since at least 86. And I damn sure know they was doing it before them. But basically, like, it's the same dogs they're dealing with. Game dogs. You dig what I'm saying? That same pedigree, you see that pedigree. It's the formula right there. So the formula works for box dogs and for fucking show dogs. And that's what I've been trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? We can have the same litter, brother out the litter. Like, shit still has to be proven. You know what I mean? Shit still has to be proven. You know, but like, yeah, and if I could dig in this pedigree, you would see not only this, you would see the things they bred to. The things they bred to, like, you know, they got other things they bred to. I think they bred him to a grand champion female. You know what I mean? This Brewer who made this dog, Brewer's Vindicator, you know, that guy. So, you know, and like if you go through the offspring and things like that, you play with this pedigree, you will see what I'm talking about. How these dogs and these people have always been in different lanes. In different lanes. You did? So like you could be proud of what you got, man, and you could still, you know, some people tell you, well, why are you messing with game dog pedigrees if you're doing this? Well, why you ain't ask these people that when they was doing the same thing? You know, all I'm trying to do is roll with y'all, man, and take these dogs to a whatever, the best level we can on our fucking watch. And it's gonna be some bumps and bruises along the line. But I just want to be making myself clear out here, you know, to the people like, you know, with y'all youngest, the youngest said bring receipts. So I'm trying to show y'all different things. Like the formula is there. And they lucky I don't know how to do the computer and work with it and slide through that pedigree for you. So you can see, you can even trace it on up, like to where what it's doing, you know, and like, you don't have to be ashamed of these dogs. These are dogs that you can put the high ticket on. You know what I mean? These the dogs, you know, that put you in that chill lane and you still all right. That other shit always gonna be there, been there. It's just like in the street gang, you know, it's sad that we got that my allegories and stuff always go back to bad shit or whatever. But I'm just trying to get my experiences off and shit. Like basically, like I come up in. I was born in 71, you know, so in the midst of the 90s, you know, it was my time. It's my time and shit. So of course, you know, they flooded the neighborhoods with drugs and all that. So half our family was on drugs, half our family was trying to make money off of the shit. And at the same time, we getting locked up. So like, and you know, the other ones wasn't doing nothing. So, you know, we always try and find ourselves. Now, I'm just going on my experiences. It was a certain time when everything was popping. Money coming from everywhere. Money coming from woo, wham. Good money. So then, you know, charges, killings and stuff like that. And then it became so slow, whereas though fast money became like a fucking 9-to-5 job and a fucked up job. See, niggas don't be wanting to talk about that type shit when that shit became like a fucking job. You wasn't really getting no money. And what it make you think if you thinking out the box? Just because it was dry in your area and slowed up in your area, that shit don't never stay in the same area. That shit moves. You know, that shit moves. So like your shit was popping in the 90s, somewhere else in bumfuck whatever is popping now in 2025. But you know what I mean? So anyway, it is the same with the dogs. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit moves and moves where it's at. So like now, of course, we can't do the historical things, but you know it's areas overseas and everything and all that type of shit where they still wide open. The shit just moves. It just moves. You dig what I'm saying? So basically, the shit wide open there over places where the laws ain't changed and people overseas that bought so many of our dogs. So like, you know, whatever they doing over there, you know, where it's legal at. So the game still lives. Now, if you can't get to the game, you ain't got resources to get to the game and all that type shit, you ain't, and the risk that you might have to take for all that shit, man, leave it alone. Leave it alone. We over here, and this is what we gotta do with these dogs. And this is nothing wrong with this right here. Ain't nothing wrong with this. And they've been doing it since the 80s, as the pictures say, and it's good blood, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's said right there for you. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, I heard out the man's mouth itself. Like the dog probably could have been hell on wheels in the box too. So like, you know what I mean? Like you could be proud of these things, man. You could just be proud and move forward with your dogs, man. That's all it is, man. That's all I want everybody that's over here rolling with us. You don't have to be, I understand. Believe me, I understand. Because like, as far as the history of the dogs and all that type shit and how we are, the box shit was where the action was. That was where the action was. That's where all the excitement was. So, of course, you want that shit. But it's just like, you know, like to me, it's like that's just like the dunk contest in the All-Star game. It's the dunk contest or different things. You know, I don't want to get started back on that. But basically, like, you know, we can't get caught up in the job. This is the best way I can say it. We can't get caught up in the jobs that the dog can do. You know, you if you want to keep the dogs going forward, what I'm saying is Like, you don't salute the job. You don't salute the job. You salute the dog that's doing the job. And that's that way you keep grounded. Like, yeah, it can do amazing things. It can do amazing things. But catch yourself before you get infatuated with one job. Or if you're getting infatuated with one job, recognize that, master your craft, say you're a master at that, and that's what it is. But we can't disrespect the jobs of, and we can't say the dog is just for one job and all that type of shit. We just want to keep moving the dogs forward and have respect for the dog and feel proud of the dog. With saluting, without disrespecting anybody else and all of that type of stuff. That's why I bring this dog up. That's why I salute Tom Garner for dropping that gem. And like I said, I can't go through the pedigree, but that's one for you. That's a grand champion. I think he weight pulled, and he's a show dog. He's bred good to me. And like I said, if you go through his offspring and stuff like that, they bred him with some other well-bred dogs. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to share to the community off the top with y'all for that. And y'all talk to me after that. Y'all talk to me if y'all got anything to talk about.
Yeah, man. Nah, that was heavy, man. Yes, sir.
Anybody talking in the chat? Anybody talking in the chat? The door open. Anybody coming in?
Yeah, let me see, man.
And again, I don't even know if, and I'm just digging in paperwork because I'm just digging in things. But like, I never used to do that shit. Like, because to me these are all fucking lies and all that type shit. But like, boom, that's the only thing we got to go on. So basically, this is what it is. So this is the receipt for shit like that. A well-bred dog. You know me, a well-bred dog that's got the same dogs in it that we seen about the same formula, same thing. But whoever had them, they chose another job for them for whatever. Because like I said, Garner Save was tough as nails. So, I guess he had his own story on that, how he knew it was tough as nails. But basically, it is what it is, man. It's right there for you. It's right there for you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Nah, that's real, man. Let me see what Hard Finish say. He say, correct, the dog can do any job, but you should only breed or advertise for what you trying to use the dog for. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And also, what else I was gonna say? It was something else I was gonna say. Damn. Go ahead, Big Ace. Keep skating through the chat.
Nah, man. Hey, man, we getting old up here, man. Nah, man, but nah, that's real, man. Cause I definitely feel like, man, like, if these dogs can do anything prior to, they can do anything after the fact. I just think it's like I say, it's a car. You gotta tune it to what you trying to do. Moving forward. You gotta put a different suspension on the. You know what I'm saying? Or the focus on the different. Like, a lot of people in the fast lane, they going to the drag strip and they doing them quarter miles. Man, you might want to do pro touring. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, man, at the beginning of the show, I saluted the box boys. Y'all niggas keep on trying to beat me up and shit, but I salute them. And I said the day the shit. So that's where I'm keeping it at. Yeah. But listen, man, these dogs are something to be proud of anyway. Like, I'm sure the owner of this dog is proud as shit. He don't give a fuck what nobody else talking about. You dig? And this just me thinking. Like, put yourself in these. That picture say 86, I think. So put yourself in a dog man's shoes. And 86, that's when the box was like popping too. So how did this man feel? I wonder if people was currying him about doing this or whatever, or they were shitting on his dog and shit like that. I don't know, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this though. To me, from seeing these type of dogs and seeing them type of people and things like that, all my life, if I was comparing yards and shit, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Their yards gonna look a little bit cleaner on the whole, far as the numbers. These guys with these dogs, their yards gonna be cleaner They gonna be taking care of them dogs more. And I'm gonna tell you, they gonna have less defects. They breed for less defects because the game they playing, they can't really have no defects because that's the game they playing. They gotta have conformation. They gotta be athletic. He weight pulling and all that. So he gotta have a good all around dog to win those type of things. Now in the box, you can come in that jump. One eye, half a jump, like whatever. We already know how I go in the box. If you can get it done, you get it done. But see, in these type of things, it's more care. I ain't gonna say more care. I don't want to be disrespecting them guys like that because they do tremendous care. They had tremendous care over there. But they have to have their animals in pristine type of things. They have to have that yard bull, and they puppies gonna be looking good. Everything gonna be looking right. I'm just telling you about that lane. You know what I mean? The other lane, it don't look like that. But salute to them because the job was fucking different. I'm not trying to shit on them. I'm just trying to tell y'all what we could be feeling proud of today and keep moving forward. Ain't nothing wrong with these dogs, man. Ain't nothing wrong with these dogs, yo. That's all I want y'all to know. That's all I want y'all to know. That's all I want y'all to know. You know what I mean? Feel proud and make that shit happen. Like, you know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. The mob boys know how to get their work done. Hey.
Yeah, man. Like you were saying, these dogs, especially in the box, have been put under extreme stress. So when you start thinking about stuff like that, man, the knowledge that you have to get the best out of the dog under those circumstances, it's a lot of knowledge that can be passed down. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about conditioning, when you start talking about certain things recovery, certain things, injuries, all types of deals, man. That's a lot of the information that I want to hear from the old schools, man. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, man. And I want to hear about the history. I definitely want to hear about the history from their perspective. But that's the thing that you know what I'm saying? When you start thinking about it, and those things can be used today, So man.
Man, salute to everybody, man. Everybody come get a plate today, man. I put the thing away. I just got the knife on me. It ain't nothing, man. That's your chill, man. But and the dog. This dog threw dogs. You know what I mean? So they was working with him. He's thrown dogs. He got. I was looking at the pedigrees, grandkids and shit. Hey, you know what I mean? They doing the same thing. So everybody's doing work in every lane. And just respect to all the lanes, man. Respect to all the lanes. I can't say it enough. Respect to all the lanes, man. And and move the dogs forward and let the dogs do them. You know what I mean? And I salute the box boys because they did a tremendous job. You know what I mean? That's the number one job. That's the most stress, the most physically and mentally, because you're making split decisions. And them guys knew how to put them in top-notch shape. They knew about the medicines. They knew how to they really got into the craft. So I never could shit on that. You know what I mean? But again, like I say, you know what I mean? Let's move forward with these things and be proud of what you got. You know what I mean? Be proud of what you have and what you can achieve. Whatever it is. You did whatever it is. Don't let down the dog. Just don't let down the dog. That's all.
Yeah, man. And, Hard Finish say, not to have people get what I'm saying misunderstood, but everybody should be breeding for box standards. You don't have to put your dogs in the box, but a dog considered a good box dog is going to you really, I know he's still typing, but Richard Stratton said the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
We all at the end of the day saying the same shit. If you try to make like you ain't saying the same shit, you just wait a little bit and you're gonna be saying the same shit at the end of the day. I'm telling you, that's how it be. It's just a circle, man. You'll be saying something one day and the circle goes around. It's all of it. Like again, I'm gonna salute Tom Gardner again. He said it. If y'all, that's y'all man, so y'all like listening to him instead of nigga like me. He said it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of us want it in black and white when they not knowing that it's shades of gray all around this motherfucker. It's shades of gray that you know you got to learn to love the gray and learn how to roll with it. It ain't never just black and white. It always been the gray. It always been gray areas.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, and one thing that I can say with the box and you know when it comes to before the box as far as putting food on the plate and all of that stuff, man, you got to put it all on the line. Every time. It's always all on the line. Putting it all out there. So, yeah.
Salute the work.
Yeah.
Never forget salute the work, man. Salute the work,
Yeah.
and find a job for your dog, whatever fits your dog. Those if you observing those litters, you should be able to find a job for them. It's simple. Unless you know anything else, I blame the dog, man, for not finding the dog a job because they be lazy. You know, you'd be surprised. It's just like, you know, how you take them out the kennel, like you take that alpha pup or whoever's the one you that's making itself be known that he the shit. You take him away so another one can step up, right? You understand that technique, right? Of the dogs. Like say you got pups and one of them acting aggressive, like he kind of faster than the others. You can separate him from the rest of the litter, so another one can step up. That's usually the process, and you'll separate them like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it's the same with finding them jobs. This is your family of dogs that you're fucking breeding. Your family of dogs. They all can get employed. It's just on you, schooling them in, raising them right. It's just like your family, like, you know what I mean? Finding a job for them, else you're letting your dogs down. You know what I mean? Too many times who are we to say that a dog is a cur? Like to me, somebody should check your credentials when you even calling the dog a cur. For real. Like, are you even, do you have enough credentials to call a dog a cur? You understand what I'm saying? Niggas don't even know about that part. But basically, hey, that's how I feel. What you think about it, Big A?
Nah, I definitely understand that, and I agree. You know, I also agree with everything, like you said before. Your other statement: everything's occurring until it's proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I believe I agree on both sides of the ball, man.
Yeah. And they go that
man.
pedigree. They go that pedigree for y'all to look all through it, and like I say, y'all flip it up how y'all pig boys get down with it, or whatever. Talk to me or whatever. Now, I can switch gears real quick because goddamn, did you see how Jalen Brunson did that boy dirty in the new? I don't know if you're a basketball fan or not, but good grief, Jalen Brunson did that boy dirty on that 3-pointer. Ouch, yeah, and knocked Detroit out the playoffs. I'll let me about that then. Hey. Do you even got a basketball team? Hey, what's your favorite sport?
Yeah, nah, my favorite sport football, but I grew up, you know, all my family Rockets fans, you know, so
oh, y'all did y'all win?
Yeah.
I think y'all got banged out through the Rockets.
Bro, I ain't been watching sports.
No, y'all play tonight, I think. Y'all might play tonight.
Yeah, I ain't been watching sports. I watch a little football, but man, I be working, man. You know? Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Sir.
But yeah, I'm gonna be placing my bets today. But I damn sure seen the highlights last night with Jalen Brunson put that move on Slim. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or the Knicks coming on through. What they talk about? Lord Wolf said Cole, yeah.
Henry James said to find a cur is the same place you find a game one. Otherwise, who knows?
All right. Hey, Hemi, I'm right with you on that one. I'm right with you on that.
Hey, Hemi, that's a quote. That's a quote right there, boy. Yeah. To find a cur is the same place you find the game won. Otherwise, who knows? Quoted by Hemi James, man. You need to make
Hemi
that into
James,
a
goddamn it.
quote. Yeah,
Yes,
nah,
sir.
for real. That's a historical quote you could make right there, boy. I like that. That should go in a book or something.
Yes, sir. Got about 20. What is it? About 20 more, 29 more. When the show off with the dogs, the show off with the dogs, the
We
call
got
outs and all
20.
that shit.
Today is the 2nd, so we got 29 more days.
29 more days.
Yeah. Oh, we got 29 more days until
My first couple weeks was getting the hog fat off them jokers, and I think one of them went in heat. One of my females went in heat. You know, all that type of shit. We just pushing. We just pushing through it.
Yeah.
No, we just
Yeah.
pushing through it. We pushing
Hey.
through it. Cause I ain't doing no more breeding.
Yeah.
I got enough shit on the ground. I ain't doing no breeding for a minute. I ain't doing no more breeding for a couple years. I gotta find these dogs jobs. I gotta go win some shows. I gotta do something. Go catch some hogs or something like that for sure.
Yeah.
What I'm finna say, if you're not still breeding for box standards, you can't say you're preserving the breed. And I repeat, you don't have to put your dogs in the box to keep them standards. Treadmill, tug of war, all of them is legal. I guess we still saying the same thing. Hard to finish. We still saying the same thing, bro. You good? You good? I'm good. You good?
But what I'm saying is because
he basically said you can't go wrong. I'm taking away so you say you can't go wrong if you is breeding strictly for the box. You can't go wrong. That's the safest way to breed your dogs to preserve the breed. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. What he's saying. Yeah, you can't go wrong because that was the toughest job. So if you breeding for that tough job, then these other jobs you should. If you really putting your hands on them, but you're still a transfer. And you can't be box blind now. Now I don't know if you know what I'm saying when I say you can get box blind over there, H&F. I don't know.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, because like when you've been saying it for a long time, and I've known it, but you've been like consistently just like saying it over and over again. You got to think about it, like, man, like I say, history is repeating itself, so we can't go as, you know what I'm saying, in the box direction. And so the next direction is to go is the same direction that the dogs were prior to the box. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, and like as far as survival, as far as herding, as far as all types of working jobs that, you know what I'm saying, put food on the table, that type of stuff can happen. It should happen. That's the direction I'm pushing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying history repeat itself.
Yeah. It ain't nothing new under the sun. The goddamn it, they used to work at them jobs. That's why I put this shit up. Like you see what he doing. You see what that dog doing. So you're right. That was in '86. So he was already performing that job. But me and H&F on the same page. Yeah, for sure. Because the box, like I say, the box, like if you come equipped for that, boom, boom, boom. Like it's still little different details or whatever. But like if you still breeding for all around dog, you dig what I'm saying? Which means it can like the box and everything else. You dig what I'm saying? It should be able to do everything else. It shouldn't be just for the box and it can't go in the woods and do none of that. But like that's what I say is individuality. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like these dogs that litter, everybody wasn't making it to the box. You know what I mean? Everybody wasn't making it to the box. You know what I mean? So, everybody wasn't making it to the box. That's all I can say. Every dog in that litter ain't making it to the box, but you still can find them a job, and you still can breed for those type of purposes, even if you ain't going to the box and all that, because that's still trying to keep all the correct tools and shit like that. If you still breed for all around dogs, though. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. A lot of that shit, though, like a lot of that shit goes with environment. Your hands, too, play a part and all that. So we're going to keep on talking in the same circles. We all are on the same page. You know what I mean? It's just different levels to the shit and different preferences and different paths that people want to take their dogs on. You know what I mean? So that's why my safest bet, just like he's saying, his safest bet is to breed for the box standards. And I agree with him. He can't really go wrong with that. And I say my safest bet is to respect everybody with their dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, City Boys, man. Yes, sir. Yeah. What Harm Finish say? He said exactly, Big Hill. You need the standard to complete today's job, and that's what Richard Stratton say too. You know what I'm saying? He say a good bot should be able to be great at tug of war, treadmill, wall climbing, and any legal today job. Yeah.
I don't know what part of Maryland he at, but he sounded familiar like shit. He sounded familiar like shit. Salute to H&F. I don't know.
World,
over that
man.
bridge or whatever, like they got good dogs all over Maryland for sure.
Shit, that's what I was out there that way. That's where I got, you know, a lot of the game that I got not introduced to the dogs for the majority of the game out there in Delaware, man.
Oh, niggas forget about them over the bridge, part of Maryland, the Eastern Shore and all that. Oh, it's definitely.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day, man, it's definitely. Back in the day when I was coming up, it was a rack of dogs over there, rack of good dog men over there on that Eastern Shore way, that Delaware, Salisbury, Eastern Shore part of Maryland, coming on down through Baltimore County and shit like that, coming on down here. Salute to old Cos, man. Hey, Cos, I seen you, boy. I seen you kicking ass. I seen you kicking ass early this morning, Cos. You think you think you the only one be at the parties and shit, man? I seen you kicking ass this morning, Cos. Cos on some conscious stuff too. Salute, Cos. Cos whoop somebody's ass on the good old conscious tip over there talking shit too. I heard you, Cos. Cosmon. Yes, sir. Yeah, salute. Yeah, it's a lot of the Bulldog brothers. Like, you know, I watch a lot of conscious channels and stuff like that. Like, you know, different things like that. I be trying to learn as much as I can and try to be better than I was yesterday. And I be seeing a lot of people in our community in those things. You know what I mean? A couple of them. You know what I mean? So if I recognize them or whatever, I don't put them on blast while they getting their work done, because Cos was getting some work done early this morning. So I ain't bob them, you know what I mean? But I'm just letting them know now that I seen them. Salute.
Yeah, man. Or if it say he on the east side. Yeah, man. That's where I got most of my game from, you know, out there in Delaware, man. Being a yard hand, you know. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
But H&F, you said you from the east side of the city?
Yeah, he said you from the east side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to live on West Lombard. On the west side. But all over, you know, we all family. It's all over.
Yeah. City boys say these dogs can kick your butt and sit on the sofa with the family. Correctamundo. Yes, sir. Man. Yeah. So man, so like, what was it like as far as moving around, like back in the day, like, you know, as far as today, like the road traffic and all that, man? Has it changed?
The road traffic around our way?
Yeah.
Hell nah, man. That shit is hard. That shit is hard as shit on cars, man. You better not bring nothing nice through this motherfucker. All the potholes and shit. You better stay in the county. Man, all the potholes, man. I get mad, man. They'll mess your car up, all these potholes. Then they got casinos everywhere. They got the casino downtown. They got casino over up in the county, and I'll be riding in the road like, where the money going at? Where the money going at? They can't even fix the roads. Like they making all that money every night. Like fix the roads, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Pothole crazy.
Yeah, man.
And I told you it's a lot of work for them rats up there too. If Mink Man, and all them dudes that got those that be already on the vomits like that, man, y'all might want to try to get a contract with the city of Baltimore, man. Help us eradicate these rats, yo. Straight like that. I don't even know. It seemed to me, why haven't nobody already done that yet? I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared even provide them jokers. The rats right. So the rats right. So
they be doing that though. They do it in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got a little documentary on it on YouTube. I saw it like maybe a year or two ago.
Okay, H&F say he on the Eastern Shore. Salute. He on the Eastern Shore. He ain't on the east side of Baltimore. But yeah, Eastern Shore is plenty dogs over there. Yeah, I've been all through there. Cambridge, you know, I had family over Cambridge, you know, all that shit. Yeah. Salute.
Yeah.
Big, nice bulldogs over there. Yes, sir. Had a nice Chinaman jump from over there. Nice Chinaman jump from over there.
See,
yes, sir. Name Dirty. Call that nigga Dirty.
Yeah. Hard and Finish say they Kansas City boys. This the thing. An average pit bull can do any job, any other breed just as good as the average dog in their own breed. They just not gonna be better than that dog breed for that job. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they can do any job and they can be above average at all those jobs. They can be above average and excel, but it's like you know what I'm saying? A pit bull's not gonna outrun a greyhound. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Y'all ain't never lied. Y'all saying some good shit. I'm 10 minutes from Cambridge. Okay, nigga. All right, nigga. You already know. You already know. He said 10 minutes from Cambridge. You already know. Yes, sir. Salute Agent now. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. They got some projects over there too. You know they got some projects over there too, goddamn. Been all through there. Projects over Cambridge. I've been all through there too. Oh my goodness. Man, it's wonderful chopping up with y'all on Friday, boy. You know, sometimes my old ass be tired and you know, I be working, walking the dogs, you know.
Yeah.
Walking the dogs as much as possible, you know what I mean? Because I ain't using no mills or nothing on this little showdown I got or whatever. I'm just straight going on genetics of my dogs and feed them good and just walk them like a good old dog, man. Just walk them and let it go from there. I ain't doing nothing extra special because, you know what I mean, it ain't that type of party. I'm just going to go ahead and just show you what good genetics could do and with good food and walking. You know what I mean? Where anybody could do it. Ain't a whole lot to it.
Yeah,
it gets different when you start working with the machines and shit. It's supposed to get a little better, whatever. But you still can have a good looking dog and win shows, feeding them good and putting that good old road work in.
Man,
I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying.
If I could only do two things, as far as conditioning and as far as working, man, it'll be road work and the bike. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else. Just road work and the bike. That's it. Yep. Yeah. But that's what's up though.
What y'all do? I miss you a little bro, man. Was it rocking?
Mm-hmm.
Was it rocking? Was he all right over there? He was rocking?
Yeah. Nah, okay, so my little brother, he fooled with dogs because he was around me, but he not really into you know what I'm saying? He got like a pit mix. He don't care anything like that. So he really don't have too much to say unless he was talking about, me fooling with dogs back, when he was around me when we were young. But what you call it, man? He be coming on Pimp show, man, because it's some stuff he can talk about. Plus he like that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Nah, but I finally gotta get my homeboy up there, man. My co-worker, man. He in the Cane Corsos, man, and he's got honestly the best Cane Corsos I'm not trying to like big him up. I'm not even trying to advertise for him like that, but he's got like the best Cane Corsos I've laid my eyes on physically. But at the same time, I'm not in the Cane Corso, so the only things I've seen have been, YouTube online stuff. But
Tony, Tony must be drinking this morning. Sorry.
What'd he say? No, what'd he say?
Tony come and be messy. Come and be messy. Tony said it's Friday. Fuck that. Y'all chilling and shit, nigga. Let's make it messy a little bit. Tony, you understand when that man say he breathe from Pakistan is Tony. Stop it, Tony. Stop it, Tony.
Tony came in. He said, "What y'all doing?" He done knocked the pillows off the couch.
H&F, don't pay Tony no motherfucking mind, man. Tony probably drinking on some motherfucking Grand Marnier right now, tripping. Trying to start trouble with this shit.
Tony thinking aloud. He like, damn, did I take that? Yeah, you thinking aloud, Tony?
Y'all niggas can't let the cookout go without fucking some mess at the cookout. And that's my cousin. Tony, stop fucking playing. That's my cousin, yo. He said, "Grandma, you sound good."
Yeah, man. I'm with you, city boys, man. I couldn't see myself with another breed, man. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't.
I used to like the Huskies too. I heard Drake talking about the jokes. Drake, me and Drake got doing similar jokes. He able baby, I'm an able baby. I used to like, before I liked the pit, I liked that wolf too. I liked that. And I didn't know the difference between Alaskan Malamute or a Husky. So he broke that down.
I don't know none of that.
He broke that down to me today too. So that was a good look. That was a good look.
Yeah. Nah, man, but, it's a few breeds that I like. Like I like the Akita. I like
I seen some vicious Akitas. I seen some vicious Akitas, and I seen some vicious Sharpays and Childs. I seen vicious Childs too.
Child. Yeah. I grew up around a couple of Childs.
And the ones I seen was expensive too, and they was vicious though. You know what I mean? So rich people had.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen a few Childs, man. I like I used to like Rottweilers. I had one. That was the best trained dog that I had prior to me doing anything. As far as, training anything and shoot. My first dog was the German Shepherd. Man.
I couldn't stand no German Shepherds. I was racist against German Shepherd because I thought all I seen when I was young coming up was German Shepherds fighting niggas. So and when I used to walk and shit, German Shepherds used to be vicious, like on me. You know what I mean? So I ain't like them joints. I ain't like them. I ain't like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I knew at one point in time they was in a lot of the older black men that I come up beneath of. Oh, they had some German Shepherds. They had some German Shepherds. They had German Shepherds and shit like that. I didn't know why they had German Shepherds. That shit went out of style with me. I wasn't getting no German Shepherd. That part ain't get passed down to me, the German Shepherds. Now the Rottweilers and stuff like that, the Dobermans. Now my aunt, my cousin, them, they had Rottweilers, and my cousin had a pit at the same time. It was like 89.
Yeah,
he had a pit at the same time. He did our first breeding. Matter of fact, I bred that red-nosed dog he had in 89 with a Colby dog. A Colby dog I had from the junkyard. He was on some junkyard shit. But I bred that joint. We was kids. We bred them joints together. And then this pit bull is in the middle of the yard. She in the middle. And it's Rottweilers, big 200-pound Rottweilers around the outside of the yard. And nobody never had an accident or nothing. And we was young, so we didn't know no better. The dogs got stuck. She had puppies. She had the puppies outside in the house. We looked out there. The puppies, she raised the puppies outside. She was on the chain. They never got, nothing happened to them. Like it was almost amazing, yo. But it like, like. So when people say it's a difference to these dogs now, like sometimes I be thinking it is because man, some things that we used to could do with the dogs, man, you couldn't do these dogs like that. Like they probably would fall off. Like man, because like back in the 80s and early 90s, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The pups was on the chain at 8 weeks, 9 weeks old, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they was on it. They had their own chain spot. Yeah. 8, 9 weeks old, man, and they grew up in the doghouse with their mother and was running around the chain. They just knew not to go out that area for some reason. They knew out there, like they gotta be talking to each other. The mother had to be, you know what I mean? It was just different things, man. And like some of that shit, if you grow up in that shit, like some of that shit will make you lazy. Like that's why I like what y'all be talking about, cause like y'all be opening up my mind to a lot of stuff that I was taking for granted just cause and again, that salute to the dog, because it was amazing, because like I wasn't even doing half of the shit y'all talking about. And the shit y'all talking about makes sense like a motherfucker, and it would have made my dogs better and all that if they was surviving the shit like back then. Just imagine if I knew the shit y'all was talking about now, like them dogs could have been superstars. You dig what I'm saying? Even though they was still good and all that type of shit, but like they was good they was way advanced than me. My dogs was always ahead of me. And that's why I think I said that last month. I don't know when I said that. That's how you know that you're doing. That's how I would rate my yard. Yeah. My dogs always got to catch up to them. Like, damn, I got to do something new for these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They always, like, nigga, that old shit ain't working. Nigga, step your game up. My dogs be rocking with me like that. Like, nigga, you got to step your game up. Or what you got us around here for? You know what I mean? That's how they looking at you. So that's how I roll. Salute, eh?
Yes, sir, man. No, that's for real, bro. Nah, man. I definitely agree, because that's how I feel, man. You know, it was a dog that I had like in 99, 2000 to 99 to like 2000. I'm lying. No, this was like 2006. It was like around 2006. No, I'm lying. It was around 2001. Yeah, that's when it was. 2001, man. My boy Boomer, man. Like, man, no matter what I threw at him, he would take it, man. Like I say, man, no matter what kind of work I would throw at him, man, and you know, like no matter what, I'm talking about, he would take it like a champ. Like, you know, I'm talking about we go on 10-mile bike rides, recover, go on 3-mile walks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he good to go. Then he get back, you know, recover, lay down, then want to run around and play with kids, and you know, I was like, man, you know, so I definitely and that's just, you know, doing regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely agree, bro. And I'm talking about, like, I would do this on a regular basis, like, you know. So, and he would take it like it was something that he was into. So I was like, you know, yeah.
No, I like your work. I like your work. I don't even know what you're doing over there, but I like your work. I see your product, and I like the work. Exactly. You know what I mean? So like, hey, that's what it is. Hey, it's about time for us to wrap it up, man.
Hey, yeah, Usam, man, salute, man. We got a new member, man. I'm glad you came on the board, man, and jump down with this movement, man. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate
yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah, man. But you know what it is. Yeah, we are coming up on that hour mark, bro. And I'm glad y'all kicked it with us. You know, Toyo always got something to throw on the grill. I hope y'all like my potato salad with the raisins. You know, the green bean casserole with the with the bacon, man.
With the bacon in it.
I had that.
I might try scooping that one, though. I might scooping that with the bacon in it.
Yeah. Well, I had to get the bacon bits and just drop it in there. You know, the pre.
Okay. I might take a spoonful.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
crazy
but,
as shit.
I'm working on this new recipe for y'all, man. I'm about to make some macaroni and cheese with some I'm gonna use cottage cheese, man. So y'all look forward to
Ew, man. Ew, man.
Coming to the cookout, man.
That shit gonna be just for you and Supreme, man. Supreme like that
shit. Yeah, man. But you know what it is, man. We almost out of here, man. So tomorrow we got that digital dog show, man, at 9:30 Central, man. So y'all need to tune in for that. We got 3 free t-shirt giveaways, man. One going to a new member, salute Usam, one going to a existing member, and one going to a viewer that's in the chat. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. You got to be there to get it though, and then we got the dog of the month coming up at the end, coming up also tomorrow. We're gonna be voting for that, so y'all check that out, man. And if you ain't a member, what you doing, man? Come on, join this movement, man. We ain't doing nothing but getting it back to you. But other than that, man, shoot, Toyo, what to do?
Man, you the man. I'm riding, man. But listen, salute to the Bulldog community. Y'all already know it's your brother, Big Toyo. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. You know what I mean? Catch y'all, I'm off this weekend. I get the rest this weekend, so I'm going to be walking the dogs, but I'm going to be tuning into y'all. And I know I'm subscribed to most of y'all, so if y'all coming up with shows and stuff like that, I'm looking forward to see y'all, talk y'all shit. You know what I mean? Because I think I'm subscribed to most of y'all. Most of y'all that roll with me, I definitely subscribe to y'all.
Yes, sir.
And if I'm not, y'all make sure I get with it, because you know what I mean. You know how it is. But like this, whoever support me, I'm damn sure gonna support them, because y'all, that's how I gotta roll. So yes, salute to y'all to the next go.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, man. And that's what it is, man. Other than that, man, shoot, man, we got Elevated coming up next, and after that, then we got Men at Work. So that's what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned for that, for this binge-worthy content, man. Yes, sir.
Salute.
Right. We out.
This ain't about clicks. This ain't about sides. It's about real ones linking up and getting this bread. Shogun. I ain't here for the gossip. I'm here for the profit. Built a lane out the mud. Now it's time for the bosses. You ain't gotta like me. You just gotta respect it. A real one recognize work when he check it. Seen too many fold over pride and flex. Chose ego over dollars. Chose hate over checks. But me, I'm staying solid, staying down with the cold. Plant seeds, water dreams, watch the whole team grow. I ain't asking for love, I'm demanding respect. I'm giving you a lane you could choose or neglect. But one thing's certain, the real gon' rise. And Shogun Unlimited, built for them times. We can all break bread, we can all build more, we can all run it up, we can all open doors. It's Shogun rules, grind to be gone. Come build with the real or get left alone. Built for this, built to reign. Built for the ones that respect the game. That respect the game. That respect the game. I done seen kings fall, seen bosses lose faith, trying to beef with the fam when the plate was straight. I ain't here to battle no brother that grind. I'm here to double the bag, triple the line. If you real, you feel it in your soul when I speak. It's bigger than dogs, it's legacy we keep. Ain't no handshake deals, just loyalty shown. Ain't no fronting in the work, just grinding alone. Shogun's the flag, Shogun's the code. And every real one got a seat at this road. But if you moving with pride, moving for fame, you gon' miss out on building your name. We can all break bread, we can all build more, we can all run it up, we can all open doors. It's Shogun rules, grind to be gone. Come build with the real or get left alone. Built for this, built to reign. Built for the ones that respect the game. That respect the game. This ain't for everybody. It's for the ones who see the bigger picture. Shogun Unlimited, built for this. for everybody. It's for the ones who see the bigger picture. Shogun Unlimited, built for this.